Welcome to How to Use AI in Creating e-learning courses, but we're also going to provide some shortcuts as well if you don't need AI just yet. Welcome and super excited for the conversation. I am Gil Williams with CD2 Learning. Hopefully a lot of you guys know who I am or who CD2 Learning is, and I'm joined by a very special guest, Maria with Easy Generator. Maria, say hello.
Hi, everyone. So nice to see you all here.
Perfect. Perfect. So as you know, CD2 Learning, we have online learning, native course authoring tools built into the system, right? We're doing some awesome things, fun things around AI, just like a lot of people are. It's the buzzword these days, right, Maria? And so we're excited to continue to launch those different features as we continue to grow. But also Easy Generator is doing some amazing things as one of our strategic partners around AI. And sometimes there's just more above and beyond what some of our clients need, different preferences. And that's where this fantastic partnership really lies. And we've been doing great things together for quite a while. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about Easy Generator real quick?
Happy to, Gil. You're right. So Easy Generator is going to be a tool that sits on top of a learning management system, and it's going to enable anyone in your organization to create courses really quickly, and it's going to be way easier. We also appreciate working with CD2 Learning. You have such an amazing platform and a quality product that you offer for our users as well. So I'm super happy to be here with you.
Yeah, we've had some fun, haven't we?
Yeah, of course.
Good, good. Well, thank you, Maria. As we continue to go through here, why don't we go through a little bit of an agenda? Hopefully, a lot of you guys know who CD2 Learning is. Just in case you don't, we're going to go through a brief overview of who we are at CD2 Learning, what we do for our clients, what makes us different in the world of LMS. We're also going to I'm going to turn it over to Maria to talk about all the fun things that they're doing over there at Easy Generator, the cool things around AI and at a general scope as well. We're going to go through some of the demo capabilities from CD2's perspective to even Easy Generators as well. And then also talk about some of the shortcuts that we can offer. If AI isn't something that you need right now, but you're looking for something else, we're going to talk about some of those things as well. Without further ado, why don't we kick this thing off and talk a little bit about CD2 Learning? As I mentioned, I'm hopeful that a lot of you know who CD2 Learning are. We're an enterprise e-learning system and LMS system. So we're not only an LMS, but we're a content management system as well. And truthfully, what we're here to do is to enable our clients with the tool sets to create the learning environment that they aim to deliver for their teams. Truly engage and develop those individuals, and not just a bucket kind of distribute content sort of simple way, but how do we truly impact the lives of these individuals, provide them with the tool sets to help them grow in their careers and engage with the peers around them. And that's what we do through our e-learning authoring tools, to the personal learning pathways, employee engagement tools through discussion boards, discussion forums, or even the gamification like badging or leaderboards, and all the management tools that you could ever need to try and develop those sorts of strategies and environments and deliver those to the team members. Of course, it's always nice to work with a partner that is recognized. We've been fortunate at CD2 to earn a handful of awards that we're very proud of. Here's some very recent ones that we've been able to achieve in the last year or so. Starting with the Gold Stevie Award with Best Learning Management System that is customer and partner focused, so extended enterprise, and then also a top all-purpose learning system from our good friend John Lay over there at Talented Learning as well. So very excited about these awards, and frankly, just being recognized for the service that we give our clients. It's really an honor. And Maria, without further ado, why don't you tell us what you're up to over at Easy Generator?
Happy to, Gil. So we've been around for more than 20 years, and our passion is really empowering every single employee at the organization to share their knowledge. That could be, for example, your subject matter expert that has no experience in teaching whatsoever, or it could be a whole e-learning professional who's in charge of onboarding new employees, right? We believe that everyone, no matter their position, should be able to share their knowledge, and they should be empowered to do so in an easy way. And one of the ways and one of the features that we added to make sure that it's as easy as it gets, it's Easy AI, right? So I'm going to show you a quick demo on how it works. I am going to share my screen right now. Hopefully you can see it. There we go, right?
Yep, we
Okay,
got it.
perfect. So with ECAI, basically we created a tool that creators can use to speed up their creation process, and they can do it right within Easy Generator. They don't have to go to any other platform, and it is going to work with the text pieces that you add into your course. So I'm just going to add a quick page here, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So with Easy AI, you're going to find two key features in this beta version. First up, we have the brainstorming option, which is perfect if you need to generate ideas or if you need to structure your content in a different way. Simply put, it's going to give you ideas on any prompt. Easy AI is going to give you different options to explore. It's going to give you some explanations on those ideas. And it's kind of like having a brainstorm session with someone else or with your own AI assistant, which is really cool. And the best part of it is that then you can easily incorporate that into your course, right? It's very smooth, it's very seamless. And I am going to show you what I mean, of course. I'm just going to take any topic. For example, let's say I want to structure an onboarding course. Oh, if I can type it, of course.
This is really important, right? Having flexibility. A lot of people don't know where to start. And so being able to do that is really impactful. So that's awesome.
Exactly, exactly. Especially if you're a subject matter expert and you don't really know which topics you should be adding into your course. You kind of have the whole, like the main idea, the main goal, but then how do you structure it? How do you make sure that people can actually understand what you mean? So this is going to be very, very helpful. As you can see, it's already giving us some ideas. So we are just going to wait for it to generate it. And then, of course, we can edit. We can regenerate with a different prompt if we need to. And you can even rate your interactions with AI. And your feedback is going to help, evolve the tool further. So here we have some ideas. We have some explanations. I'm just going to insert that information into my course. I could use this information as, the titles for my content pages. I could use them to structure the sections of my course, or I can just go deeper into them in my page. No problem. Now, that's the first feature that I wanted to show you. The second feature is going to be the summarize option. So you can select any piece of text. I'm just going to go with this fifth point right here, and you're going to see that the summarize option is now enabled. So I can transform my text into bullet points if I need to. I can make it simple. This is going to play with the wording that you use and also with the length. So if you have a piece of text that's really technical and that's really hard to understand, I know this is going to be really handy for you. You can generate a summary that's going to provide definitions, suggestions, and additional information. And you can also generate questions with AI. So for example, if you are wondering, how can I make my questions relate to the information that I have on my pages? This is the answer for you. So I am going to test this one out first, then we can come back and check the other summarize options. So if you want to generate questions, you're going to have the option to generate single choice, multiple choice, true or false, or open questions. I'm just going to go for a single choice this time. And then again, it's going to give you 5 different options for questions. They are going to have everything you need to test your learners. They're going to give you the question itself and all the answer options, which I think it's going to save the most time, because normally when you're creating questions, you struggle creating the incorrect answer options. You need to make them convincing enough. You need to make sure that they actually make sense. So this is definitely going to help you. And as you can see, we are getting our questions as we speak. So let's give it a moment. Then once we have our questions, we can download this information and you can copy and paste from a text file that ECAI is going to generate for you into any question type you want, preferably the one that you chose, which in my case is going to be single choice. So I'm just going to download this information right here. It's going to open a text file for me. I'm just going to have that in my other screen, and then we can create a question. It's going to take us seconds, and you know how important questions are in the e-learning space. So this is going to be very helpful. I'm just going to select one of the questions that ECAI generated for me. Really simple. Then getting my answer options, and that's it. So I'm just going to finish setting up this question. Perfect. And of course, all this information is going to be totally yours. EC Generator is not going to have access to any interaction you have with ECAI. Actually, we have a whole document on maybe some questions that you can have on privacy, and we're going to be sharing that in the chat and also in the follow-up email. So you're going to have all the information you need. So yeah, this is our question, less than a minute, and you can be sure that this is actually going to relate to your goal and to the information that you're sharing. And well, you don't really have to worry about it because AI is going to do it for you. So what do you think, Gil?
I love it. I love it. And so this really just touches on, and this is why CD2 is building, and keep an eye out everyone for releases coming soon in the upcoming months, but of AI driven functionality, because the reality is that we as people only have a specific amount of time that we can do things, right? And most often in the HR seats in learning and development, resources can be slim, right? And so how do we enable our people, our clients, to just be as effective as possible and have the most support? And that's where I see AI continuing to make lives easier for our clients. And that's why we're investing, a lot of time research in the same sort of things. And that's exactly what you're providing here. How do I close that gap of time? How do I make it simpler, but without diminishing the quality that you're aiming to deliver as well? I love it. I love it. I'm glad to see
Exactly.
that you guys went down this path and was super excited to showcase it too.
That's amazing. So yeah, easier and faster. That's the whole thing. So for example, if you wanted to go back to the text and you wanted to check some of the other features, we can actually select a little bit more text. And let's say we wanted to make this text simpler. So this is going to replace the text that we already had in our text box with something that's going to explain a bit more of what we mean. This is especially great if you are a subject matter expert, because sometimes you're not going to have any education on how to explain concepts clearly. So making it simple with ECAI is definitely going to help. You can also create summaries. So in this case, let me just create that for us. It is going to add additional definitions. It's going to give us some examples. It's going to give us use cases for what we're talking about in the course. And as you can see, it's just as simple as inserting my information right there. So
What's
that's
fantastic is that really anyone can be an educator, right? The problem
exactly.
with being a subject matter expert is you've got so much knowledge, you don't know where to start. And so what this can help you do is to actually execute on those things and help get you started. And that's the same mindset that we operate in here, and we love that. So that's fantastic.
Oh, love that. Well, those were the features that I wanted to showcase for you. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to pass it back to you, Gil.
Perfect. If there's any questions, please, anyone that's listening in, please feed the chat here with any of the questions you may have on Easy Generator. Maria is here to help coordinate those things as well. Now, like I've mentioned, AI is going to be a huge thing that we focus here on at CD2, plus our strategic partners, as you'll continue to see. And so keep an eye out for what we do, but also ways that we're constantly trying to elevate the service that we bring our clients. And speaking of services that we bring our clients, well, sometimes, again, people just don't know where to start and they don't know how to bring their vision to life or have the time to do so. And so we recognize that here at CD2. And so one of the things, if AI isn't in your time belt, or if you have the time focus to really go down the AI route, we do have a solution for you as well. And that is through our custom content creation services here at CD2 Learning. And so really what we aim to do is understand your vision. What is your goal outcome of each course? What would you like the experience to be for your team? That starts from whiteboarding. It can be as brand new as possible to even taking your current content and bringing it to life with our team members and our expertise. And so we do have a team of instructional designers, graphic designers on staff that are dedicated to just purely understanding your vision and helping you get those goal outcomes in the most efficient online learning manner. And so if you ever need or have a need for online learning and custom content creation, understand that we can help close that gap as well if you'd like to have a partner in that vision too.
That's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so if there's any questions, please do feed those into the chat here. We're happy to talk about anything that we're up to here at CD2 Learning or for Maria. We will also be providing links out, an email out after this with our contact information, as well as a recording to this webinar. But please do not hesitate to reach out to Maria or myself with any questions that of what we do at our prospective organizations. But thank you so much for your time today, and we appreciate and look forward to having more webinars with you soon.
Bye, everyone. It was so
Bye.
nice to have you here.